All right.
Oh yeah, you heard the land. Yeah.
Why do you let it keep recording now?
Why do I?
Instead of stopping.
Action talk.
I can see you watch this day, you get sick.
Yeah, exactly.
Motion sick.
What's bald? What do I care? But why do you? Okay,
Look at that thing. That's it.
this is like one of those advertisements. This man used to be bald.
It was the funniest commercial.
You want to shave him.
The bumps on his head.
Say this.
Bend over, blood.
See that?
Yeah, ball.
Wait,
See?
what's this? Wait, it says 999.
Oh, that little bug. A bug.
Okay.
All right, Hannah.
Thank you.
Don't see there's a bald spot on Abe's head.
No, not bald.
Wait, I saw some hair there.
Sure, of course his hair. It's full of hair.
Funniest commercial was on the football games today. They showed a picture of a guy walking on the beach.
Julia
It says, if you're worried about hair loss, call your doctor. And that was the commercial. And then in the end, you see in little letters, sponsored by Abbott Laboratories.
They changed their minoxidil.
Mine's ready made.
Already made these guys.
Very funny.
The new thing that doctors get referred to.
What time is it?
Well, this Jackie has a friend who he works in a lab.
I have to wait 2 hours
A biologist. He makes his own. He and his friend put the potion together. The same drug. Rub it in. I don't know. Does it work? Does it really work?
Amazing eyebrow doesn't grow.
The problem is, it works to a small degree. This Alan King told me. He does the same thing. Makes
Oh
it
yeah,
a
that's right. Yeah.
big business. But if you stop using it for 1 week, then it all goes away. It all gets lost.
So it's
Does it increase hair in other parts of
You
your
have to keep it up every day or whatever it is.
But then you gather it.
But I mean, doesn't some of it get absorbed?
Yeah.
Hypertension, anti-hypertension.
A good artist could draw it on.
Right.
You're not supposed to use it. You know.
But how would you know which side is up and which side is down?
That's true. That's a problem.
Do they take pictures of each other? Take pictures.
You know the domino effect? The dominoes going down. They all take pictures of each other.
Yes.
Even though you
Silhouetted.
Silhouetted, yes, but unmistakably
Unmistakable. Unmistakable. See, I didn't want to be silhouetted or anything. I wanted to just be right out
Oh,
front.
you were the middle of the...
But you know, the funny thing is that they never found out who the other people were.
Really?
And they wouldn't dare do anything to me.
Well,
Wouldn't.
what was the situation?
Three young people had died over one summer in restraints because there wasn't enough staff to monitor them on a constant
On the
basis.
beach? On the beach?
No, at the hospital that I worked in South
Oh, I
Beach.
remember the poem.
How could you die in a restraint? You mean a straitjacket?
Yeah, you know, I mean, in a very hot room, you know, and the psychotropic medications suppress all your central nervous system reactions to heat and
I'll
stuff
tell
like
you how
that.
you can die in another way. No, seriously. This is at
You wait.
one of these hospitals. A friend of mine was in there, and he was restrained. And while he was sitting on a chair, a fellow comes over, another one of the inmates.
Beats the shit out of him.
No, and starts choking him.
There we go.
And he's yelling, he says, help, and he's stuck in the And finally, one of the guards, you know, the inmates, heard noise
Inmates.
and ran in and stopped this guy. And he had to be put in bed and hospitalized, you know, because he was almost dead from this guy. And if that guy hadn't been passing, he wouldn't have been able to tell me this story. No one's watching.
So, Dad, how did you happen to be in this hospital and meet this guy? Know about this story?
And I'll tell you what.
I guess the same time you
This
taught in
fella-
Harvard.
Great question.
Maybe the Harvard of the mental institution.
This fellow worked with me.
Maybe he was the one who did the choking.
No. This fellow worked with me at a school I was at. What was more interesting, when I first came to the school, so they told me about a teacher whose place I had taken. That's why they needed me for the job. He had been caught by the police because someone came into his apartment. They opened the refrigerator. Guess what they found inside the refrigerator?
A human head.
His wife's head.
Oh my God.
He had cut off her head and he put it in the refrigerator.
Of course, he knew nothing about it.
Well, he did. He eventually, what was this? I didn't hear what you said. Marty, I think, was in bed. And that was why they were called in. The police were called in, actually, because the neighbors heard smells. I mean, heard.
They heard smells.
I mean, smells.
Howard, it's time for bed, lad. It's really time to go now.
Hey, where was the rest of
Uh-oh. Wait a minute.
You better get the
CPR.
you better get the bib.
Try not to make it too wet.
So anyway.
I understood you perfectly.
He's not done yet. Wait. It's not over yet.
No, so anyway, no, because of the smell of these odors, they came in.
The smells that they saw, you know. You wouldn't believe it.
Anyway, that's what played by Coke.
Did they ever discover the rest of the body?
He took his place and followed.
No,
in his
they found the
footsteps.
rest of the body in the bed.
Oh, in the bed.
This was a guy that you knew?
Well,
No, him I didn't know. He was the one I replaced.
Oh.
See, because the school fired him. They didn't want to have someone with bad moral character.
And they figured Ina had a better head on her shoulders.
I think that's pretty strict, you know. No, they weren't being too harsh.
As long as he didn't bring the head to work.
What did
What he does on his private time, I mean.
What does it have to do with his jar performance?
That's right. As long as he was punctual.
What kind of work did she do?
No, he never.
She was the head bookkeeper.
The head bookkeeper.
He's up behind you for checks and salary.
She was late with dinner one night.
Are they really short? Short and sad?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's worse now in some ways, but as a result of this movie, they totally changed
Which movie?
that I was in.
Oh.
It was a documentary that was on Channel 13. But they changed around the whole policies around, you know, observation of people who were in restraints and stuff like that. But it was, I had a very simple role. I simply said that anybody who's admitted to this hospital the way it is now could die. Could die. And I mean, they were furious. You know, they were furious, but they never even called me into question. I would have loved it. I would have loved it. Just an independent filmmaker.
Only on that hospital or on different
It
hospitals?
was on a few around the country.
Are these, so were they sitting on them?
All different kinds. Yeah, it showed like, you know, just different aspects of mental health here in the U.S. with a critical eye. It was a very well done film. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And it was, I mean, they had the guy who does hidden camera work for 60 minutes. You know, I escorted him around for a while, and he had this great camera in a shoulder bag. Because you're not allowed to take pictures.
But he could.
That's what I could have gotten in trouble for.
Knowingly taking.
You could have just said you didn't know yet.
They never could have proved it. But now that the statute of limitations has run out, it matters not. But I wasn't defensive at all about it, having done it. I wanted to be full-faced, not silhouetted. And just to say it.
Why did they want us to say it?
As a camera effect, the other people didn't want to be shown. They didn't want people to see them. But I had no problem with that, you know. I'm very upfront, you know. If I have something to say, I'll tell everybody.
It does have more impact when you're in silhouette. The people watching will think, oh, this must be really what we don't want to hear. Yeah.
But it was fun. It was fun doing it. And so it was nominated for Emmy Award for Best Documentary, and didn't win, but that was okay. It's on my resume now.
You know, it's like you can win.
Star actor.
So 11th one.